Hello everyone, thanks for visiting the official blog for my income tax company. I wanted to create this as an extension to my website so that I can better assist in answering the numerous questions, the email messages, and Facebook messages I tend to get throughout the year and throughout the tax season, especially regarding your income tax concerns. And more often than not, there are others who also share those same questions, so this is just a way to keep us all informed about the common income tax issues that we all have to deal with. And also, quite frankly, it can be difficult for me at times to fully articulate complex tax issues via an email message or a Facebook message. So you can now post your questions here, and I'll reply with a video message explaining your questions as best I can. Your feedback is also welcomed, so feel free to comment on the links on the posts. Just let me know if they were helpful, if they weren't helpful, if you liked them, or if you didn't like them for that matter. All feedback is good feedback to me. I just want to make this as interactive as possible to help us all get through this tax season, which can be difficult for some of us. Could be a difficult time for some of us. So make sure you subscribe so that you'll be updated with any breaking news coming from the IRS, such as the information that was put out this week that would cause a delay for many taxpayers. For one, the tax deadline has been extended until Monday, April 18th. Reasoning being is because of the Emancipation Day holiday that's observed in the District of Columbia that happens to fall on Friday, April 15th. That being said, the tax deadline has been extended to that following Monday, April 18th, 2011, and you have up until then to file or pay any tax obligations without penalty for the 2010 tax year. However, the extension might not be relevant news for some of you because if you're like me, you like to file your income taxes early and get your refunds back early on in the tax season. But for some of us, we will have to delay filing until mid to late February because of the recent tax law changes that were enacted by Congress and signed by President Obama in December of last year. There are 3 deduction areas that were affected by those tax law changes. First being is if you itemize your deductions. That's if you fill out a Schedule A and do not take the standard deduction. If you do itemize your deductions, you will have to hold off and delay filing your returns until mid to late February. Also, if you take the education tuition and fees deduction, that is up to a $4,000 deduction that you can take on your education expenses. If you take that, you will also have to delay filing until mid to late February. Now, that does not affect the education credits. One education credit is the American Opportunity Credit, and the other is the Lifetime Learning Credit. If you take those 2 credits, you don't have to worry about it, and it's business as usual. You can go ahead and file your return as soon as you get back the W-2s back. But if you do take the deduction, you will have to delay. So you'll want to consult with your tax professional. I can recommend one if you don't have one, and they'll let you know if the deduction or if the credit is more advantageous to your tax situation. Lastly, if you are an educator and you take the educator expense deduction, which is up to $250 in education or classroom expenses, you will also have to delay filing if you take that deduction. But the IRS will announce a specific date in the near future of when you can start processing those returns that were affected by the recent tax law changes. But in the interim, if you were affected by those changes, you can start working on your returns, but they should not be submitted to the IRS until the systems are updated and ready to process in accordance to those new tax law changes. Hopefully you found this information helpful. Feel free to comment on the post, or if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be sure to respond as soon as I can. I look forward to working with you during this tax season, and thanks for your time.